We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at belisiofoods.com/careers.
Well, happy Tuesday, everyone, and welcome to the morning show right here on Main Street TV. Of course, Jennifer here to start off your morning with their good friend James K. Hamilton in the house.
Good morning.
You'd think I'd know your name by now, wouldn't you?
Kenneth
Hamilton.
Yes. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, and Dylan's here.
Dylan is here.
Hi, Dylan.
Hi.
Hi. He sounds like you did last week.
Yeah.
Hi. That's what happens when you get the funk.
Yep. So we're going to be talking some Christmas stuff today.
Yes, we're super excited. Because one of the most fun things that we did last year, and we wanted to bring it back to you, was we got to celebrate something really, really special in Wellston that was going on.
Yeah.
And that was the 50th?
I believe this year is the 50th anniversary of the Wellston Lions Club Santa Float.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we got to go last year and were invited. We felt so privileged to do so. Got to hang out on the float with Santa and got to go around and meet some kids and see the lights in the park there in Wellston. And it was so much fun.
Yeah. I haven't gotten down to see the lights in Wellston in the park this year, but I think it's even bigger than last year.
I think it is too.
And it was really pretty last year.
It was gorgeous. We just had a really good night, and it was a beautiful night, and getting to see, the kids talk to Santa, and Santa does such a good job there. And
I heard he's a veteran.
Yes.
Been in that North Pole game for a few years now.
Santa has got his Santa game is strong.
Yep.
Yes.
Santa game is strong.
So we're going to bring you back to last year and something fun that we did. And so we'll have that here in a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're going to do some other stuff.
Yeah, we've got some Grinch trivia.
A few Grinch trivia questions.
And we're going to look at Dylan's school project that he's been working on that he's very proud of.
Very proud of it.
And we will find out what the heck that banana suit was for.
Really?
Yeah.
Now we're talking. If you weren't watching the show the other day, we come in and we have a coat tree thing over there. And instead of a coat, there is a giant banana suit hanging on it.
There was. This is true.
And then James put it on.
Yes. Because how could you not?
I know. It was pretty fun.
It was funny. And I sang the Peanut Butter Jelly Time song.
Oh, God.
Which
can we not do that
Jen
again?
had never heard of before somehow.
Never heard of before. So Dylan had to explain why he had a banana suit here. And now you're going to see why he had a banana suit here.
So Dylan wants to get your reaction to this.
Okay.
So we're gonna keep the camera on in the corner and your microphone on so you can so we can get your reaction to this video. So
he's looking at me really rotten.
He's sitting there thinking like, maybe I regret this decision. Maybe
the dimples are coming out right now.
Maybe we should kill Jen's mic after all.
Yeah. So all right. Well, Dylan, you have to give
us a little bit of
background and context to this video so we know.
All right. So we started a podcast surrounding esports maybe like a year ago at this point. And the views on it were very low. And I was like, okay, I want to get our views up. So let's start making our own ads to advertise these podcasts. So whenever we brought a guest in, one of them was Reagan, we would like have Corbin do
Who's
something.
the co-host of the podcast?
Yeah. He would do something ridiculous to get like the viewers' attention. So he was like, okay, for Reagan, I want to dress up as a cop and take him out of class and like arrest him. And I was like, okay, go ahead. So I started recording it, and then we had to cut it early. I got COVID, and I was going to come back the next day and film it. And then my cousin, Dakota, was like, I'll film it. So he filmed and directed it. And I was very nervous on what I was going to see, and it did not turn out to my vision at all. So Corbin walks in, and he's like, Reagan Prophet, you're under arrest. And then he takes him out in the hallway, and he's like, hey, thanks for getting me out of class. And I was like, what? That wasn't planned. And then Mrs. Stewart, the teacher, was like, what? And then he runs away, and he just starts running all the way up to the top floor of the school. And then Corbin's like, wait, Reagan, get back here. And he's like chasing after him. He's like, Reagan, I can't run very fast. Reagan, come back. And he's trying to catch up to him, and he can't. And that was Runaway Reagan. And everybody loved it, and our views on the podcast are pretty good. So then we did it again, and then we did it again, and now we're doing it
And now
again.
they're doing it again.
So we have several videos here. So this is the video after the first several videos.
So this is part 1 of part 4, I'm told.
Yes. And it's kind of like we rebooted this series. You don't.
Oh,
have
it's
to
a
watch the
reboot
first
now.
ones.
I didn't realize it was a reboot.
It's a reboot.
Kinda, yeah, kind of.
Okay. It does start with a flashback to your other episodes.
Yeah, it's like a soft reboot.
Okay, it's a soft reboot.
Well, I do like to commend your outside of the box thinking, though, number one, for trying to do something to get your views up instead of just saying, well, we don't have any views. What are we going to do about it?
So when are you going to dress up in a banana suit to get us more views, Jen?
I don't know. Maybe I should.
Yeah, maybe
Stand
you should.
out on Main Street or something.
Spin a sign.
I could do that. Could bring my donkey in.
What's the donkey's name again?
Jasper.
Now, if you rode a donkey with a banana suit with a sign that said "Watch Main Street,"
People would
TV,
watch
people
that.
would watch Main Street TV.
They
People
probably
would watch
would.
that, yeah.
I would say so. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we need to get to this piece of.
So there is a banana suit in this video.
There is definitely a banana suit.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is Dylan's school project video promoting the esports podcast.
Yes, but one thing to note is
Okay.
they're in Runaway Reagan 3. Corbin slipped on a banana peel. Just remember that.
So that's
Okay.
what you need to know going into it. That Reagan ran away, and Corbin slipped on a banana peel.
Yep.
All right.
Here's Runaway Reagan 4.
All right. Starts off very epically.
It is. It's like Game of Thrones-ish.
Battle of the Century. Part 1 of 4.
Of part 4.
It's been about 8 months since our last confrontation. It was quite underwhelming,
So why is he not a
but I have
policeman
been
anymore?
learning and
It's been
getting
like 8
stronger through
months.
my many
Oh.
experiences. I met Nikola Tesla and got a Bill Nye DVD. I fought a salesman who later became my ally. I'm ready to face him again, especially after he stole my lightsaber. Unfortunately, though, I have other problems to deal with.
It's a banana.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my. Oh my.
Big banana. So my question is, how did you get that kid's face so orange? Did you just rub his face in a bag of Cheetos? I never knew bananas ran like that.
He looks like he has banana boobs.
Wait.
You can say banana boobs on the
I
radio.
can't? Shoot. Oh.
a good sound effect.
That was. Uh-oh.
That's the most epic battle since Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan. How did you get so many banana peels?
Walmart, I already asked.
Did you? I hope you ate all those bananas.
Yeah, did you all eat those bananas?
Y'all better not make those bananas go waste. It would have been really funny if you made like the building show.
He was scary.
You did a pretty good job on the weird glowy purple effect.
Oh no, he hit him right, busted him in the banana boobs.
Corbin has conquered his fears and tribulations once and for all. But can a familiar foe from the
he's
past
back.
conquer his?
He's walking awful calm to be running.
Find out next time on Runaway Reagan.
Part 2 of 4. Part 2 of Part 5. Part 2 of Part 4. Battle of the Century.
Battle of the Century.
Part 2 coming soon.
Good job, Dylan.
Yeah.
Proud of
For
you.
as silly as that is, you did do a pretty good job on it.
Yes. Did
Hats off.
so will there be a banana in part 2?
No.
Okay.
There might be in part 3 though.
So you already have them planned out?
Yeah.
The battles?
Yeah, he's like George Lucas. He's got the whole thing planned out ahead of time.
Yep.
And even if he doesn't, he's going to say that he did by the end.
No, that was really good. So do you have all the equipment at school to do that, or do you have it at your house, or how do you do that?
It's all at the school. Like I mentioned,
That's
how
cool.
I help direct the esports media team.
Yeah.
This is an esports media project.
Aha. Very
Because
good.
the esports media does the podcast,
And so what's your podcast?
It's basically just updating things that are happening.
Well, what's
in
it called?
What's it called so people can find it?
Ironman Esports Plus. It's on
And-
Spotify too.
It's on Spotify. Ironman Esports Plus.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Look that up.
There
Or
you go.
can't
Go
get
on
enough.
YouTube, Jackson High School Esports, and you'll see all of them.
Good deal.
Cool.
Good deal.
Good
All
job,
right.
Dylan.
Thank you for
Proud
sharing,
of you.
Dylan.
Yeah, that was fun.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes. Very, very
All
good.
right. You want to find out how much Dylan and I know about the Grinch?
Yeah, and I'm just going to be honest with you. So we did Griswold's the other day, and we with you and Brittany
Yeah.
and Dylan, and we did Elf, and you guys did pretty well with that.
Yeah.
But Grinch is kind of hard,
Okay.
I think, but
You
we'll
think?
see.
We'll see.
Now this is the Jim Carrey Grinch
All right.
trivia. Okay,
Gotcha.
so that is kind of important to know since
Okay.
there are several
Yeah.
Grinches out there.
If you're watching, answer in the comments.
There you go.
Yep. We don't have any prizes to give you, but you have the gratification of being right.
Yes. You will get our eternal
get our
gratitude just
admiration.
for watching.
Yep.
Well, number one, I just told you the answer to. What was the name of the comedian who plays the Grinch?
Will Ferrell.
No. He's gonna say he's never seen it. Isn't he?
Have you seen the Jim Carrey Grinch?
Okay.
Dylan seems like the kind of guy that would be really into Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, he does have Pickle Pete or whatever.
Pickle
his-
Rick.
Pickle Rick on
the
his.
same guy that did the mask, and I've watched both
Yes.
masks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. See, I'll be honest with you. I don't know a lot of these things. What time is the Grinch set to have dinner with himself, and he can't cancel it again?
I don't know. 7:15.
I don't know. 5.
6:30. I don't. I know that was part of
I
it,
do.
but I don't.
I remember that joke, but yeah, that's
Yeah. Oh, here's one for you. We'll see if you know this.
okay.
What actress plays Cindy Lou Who?
So I don't know her name, but I know that like when she was older, she was in like a metal band,
Yeah.
and I think we maybe looked at a picture of her.
She
on
got
the show
all
last
edgy and
she
stuff.
Got, yeah. She went full. Oh shoot! What was the? What's the skater boy girl?
Avril Lavigne.
Avril. Yeah, she went full Avril Lavigne. Yeah.
So her name is Taylor Momsen.
Okay.
Can you pull up a picture of Taylor Momsen now? Momsen. We'll show you because we'll pull her up as Cindy Lou Who
Yeah.
and then
Yeah. see
what
if you
she
can-
looks like
yeah, See if
today.
you can find a like adult versus kid.
Yeah,
picture of
before
her.
and after. Because I'm just going to tell you, whoever cast that little girl as Cindy Lou Who did, that
Mhm.
was spot on.
Oh, yeah.
She was adorable.
Yeah.
Absolutely adorable. Okay. Jim Carrey spoke with an accent when playing the Grinch. Which actor's accent did he base the Grinches on?
Are there multiple choices? I don't know. I'm gonna say Pacino.
I'm gonna say I'll give you a hint. James Bond.
Oh, Connery.
Yes.
What?
Sean Connery. I don't know.
What? Who made these up?
I don't know, and I don't remember him speaking with an accent.
No, he just talks like this. He just talks a weird Grinch voice.
He's like, I'm just like really hateful.
Yeah. He never do an accent.
I don't know.
These aren't good.
So I'm having
So far.
I had to send Courtney a message last night because she has a corgi, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember growing up now, and with the corgis, you have to trim between their toes. And so Olive already needs the hair between her toes trimmed. She looks like the Grinch.
Because her hands are all fuzzy.
Because she's got like her little toes and then the hair sticking out underneath them is like that long. I'm like,
I got him.
Okay.
Right, Cindy Lou Who.
Yep, there she is. So there's on the left, that's her in the Grinch, Cindy Lou Who. And on the right,
there's Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne, yes. But no, she's beautiful either way. It's just, that's Cindy Lou Who all grows up.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. I don't know why.
Good job, Dylan. Thank you. It's just not what you expect, as she was this sweet, cute little innocent thing in the thing. Okay. What is the name of the mountain that the Grinch lives on?
Oh,
that you should know.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't remember. Dylan?
A tall mountain.
No.
It starts with a C.
I don't remember.
Krakatoa Mountain?
No. Mount Crumpet.
Mount Crumpet.
Yep. I knew that. I didn't know that one. All right. You should know this one. What is the name of the Grinch's dog?
Max.
Good job.
Yeah.
Max. Yep. What is the name of the girl the Grinch had a childhood crush on?
It's another like Lou Who name, isn't it?
They all end in Who.
Yeah. It's like Mary Lou Who.
Martha Lou Who.
Martha Lou Who.
You're close.
Martha
May Who. Martha
close.
May You.
Martha May Lou Who.
It's something like that.
You're so close.
Martha May.
I could just go on forever. This could go on all day. Martha May Huvier. Martha May Huvier.
Martha May Huvier.
Huvier.
That's a funny name.
Remember Martha May? And then Martha May was married to the mayor, right? But the Grinch always loved her.
Yeah, something like
as a little girl.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who nominates the Grinch as the Whoville Holiday Cheermeister?
The little girl.
Yep, Cindy Lou. The Grinch's costume was made of what kind of animal hair? Oh, here's a real
alpaca.
I have no idea.
You're kind of close. I mean, you're not close, but kind of a yak. Yak hair.
Okay.
And here's one, and I'll be honest with you, I did not know this. Who directed The Grinch Stole Christmas?
It's Ron Howard, right?
Yeah. Good job. See, there you go. You guys did pretty well.
We got like two of them right.
Other than Martha May,
Hey, find a picture of this for me real quick, Dylan. Have you seen where there is a Grinch Who Stole Christmas horror movie out this year?
No. Not even okay.
It's not okay, but it is a thing. And so they did a Winnie the Pooh horror movie last year.
No. Is it like they actually release it out?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's released somewhere. You know, it's probably not it's not receiving a major theatrical release.
What's it called?
I can't. I only found images, but I think it's called How the Grinch Killed Christmas.
I don't know.
That's horrible.
Yeah, see if you can find a picture of it.
Okay, I don't know if this is it. This feels like fan made.
Well, yeah, it looks bad. Like it is not.
I don't know if this is real.
It's called the mean one. Yeah.
The mean one.
Oh, this doesn't look right. That defeats the whole purpose of the Grinch.
Doesn't it?
So here he is. R-rated Grinch.
Yeah, no.
He's all snarly and stuff.
I don't like the Grinch snarly. Because even though he was mean, he was kind of cute. Look at him. Icky. Rawr. Grinch.
But yeah, so if you call it a parody, you can do whatever you want. So maybe we should make our own horror movie parody.
We could. The mean. Oh. Ah!
Yeah, I think that might be a fan-made one, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't tell. They all look fan-made.
Yeah.
It's that bad. Yeah, I'll pass on that. We'll
but yeah,
just...
they. I don't know if it's the same people or whatever, but there was a very similar movie made with Winnie the Pooh like a year or so ago. Here's a picture, kind of. There's the evil Winnie the Pooh in that one.
Oh no! Yeah, that will give children nightmares forever.
It says new Grinch movie is a bad sign for an exciting upcoming horror movie. The Mean One, a Grinch horror movie parody, doesn't live up to its interesting premise, and that is a problem for another upcoming parody. I guess it's talking about the Winnie the Pooh thing. The reception to A Mean One, a parody slasher based upon the classic Dr. Seuss Christmas Grinch, is bad news for a similar upcoming horror film. Directed by Stephen Lamont, The Mean One flips the iconic Christmas story and sees the Grinch as a horror movie monster set to kill everyone on his way during Christmas.
No!
Slashing through the snow. That's its like thing.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like there's a long history of like bad like Christmas horror movies. There's one called Santa's Sleigh, like
Slay. Like S-L-A-Y.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's the Jack Frost movie that's like a killer snowman.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird. Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
And we thought Bad Santa was bad.
The Winnie the Pooh one is called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
No, it's not.
That's what this article says it's called.
Yeah, I saw that.
Blood and Honey sees Pooh and Piglet having to survive by themselves after being abandoned by Christopher Robin, with the duo then turning into cold-blooded killers.
Oh, you guys. Too much.
Yeah, it is too much.
Hey, we didn't talk about this, and I forgot about it. Or I didn't forget about it. I forgot to mention it yesterday. The Franklin Valley Golf Course is holding their first annual toy drive, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Help by donating unopened, unwrapped toys to the golf course clubhouse. They're accepting donations until December 17th. So you have a few days to do that. Please share and let's give to our community. And that is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Franklin Valley Golf Course, which is 6954 Franklin Valley Road in Jackson. If you go on Franklin Valley Road, just keep driving till you see a lot of grass and some flags sticking out of it.
Some guys swinging.
And some guys and some golf carts. And that's where it is.
Yep.
Or you can call 740-286-4903 for more information.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
You got it. All right. Oh, we didn't do this either.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you guys guess. We'll just do one series of it.
Okay.
Top dog and cat names of 2022 have been revealed. So we're going to see
and Hank.
Olive and Hank. So out of the top 10, only 3 names are monosyllabic. The rest have 2 syllables. So one syllable. Why don't they just say have 1 syllable? The rest have 2 syllables. The most common, okay, what do you think the most common top 10 boy dog names are?
Max.
Yeah.
Yep, that's number 1. Good job, guys. Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Bitsy. Where's Bitsy on there?
Bitsy is not. That's only.
Bitsy is Red Thompson's dog.
Bitsy is just unique to Red Thompson. Yeah.
That I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hank and Olive aren't on there.
Well, this is boys.
Oh, well, Hank's a boy's name.
Yeah. No Hank.
Okay.
Oh, here's one.
Somebody guess?
Leo.
Yes, Leo is number 10. Good job, Rick.
Yeah. Oh, man, I don't know. I always like to name dogs like people names because I thought that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because like every dog I ever had was
What
like
about Tank?
Tank.
Tank. I do know some Tanks, but Tank is not on the list.
Tank is the opposite of Bitsy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why don't you just give us the top 10?
Well, we'll just do top. So we'll do from 10 on.
Yeah, do
so
10 down.
10 was
Number
Leo,
10, Leo.
and Rick got
Yeah,
that.
thank you.
Number 9, Duke.
Duke. Oh, that's a pretty good dog name.
Yep. Number 8, Teddy.
Okay.
I had a dog named Teddy.
Named after Ted Bundy, of course.
Of course. Yes, that's it. Number 7 goes along with Teddy, Bear.
Ah.
Number 6, Rocky.
Okay, I've never
That's a
heard
good
of
dog
Bear,
name.
though.
Rocky.
Hey, yo, Adrian.
Hey, I've been watching that Sylvester Stallone new show
The
out.
Tulsa King?
Yes.
Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Is it as good as Yellowstone?
Nothing's as good as Yellowstone. Number 5, the most unoriginal dog name of ever.
Spot?
Buddy.
Buddy.
Yeah. Number 4 is Milo. Number 3 is
Milo.
Yeah. Number 3 is Cooper. Number 2, I could see Charlie.
Yeah.
And then number 1 you guys got was Max.
Max. That's weird.
I don't know. I
It's
feel
a
like
pretty
a more common dog name is like Red or something. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like those are pretty unimaginative.
Yeah, they are.
I guess that's why they're the most common.
Yep.
All right. Do you have the top 10?
All right, I have the girls, so we can
You
go
have
over
the
that real
girls?
quick.
Yeah.
All right, so top 10 girls dog names, and then we have cats. We can do those later. Do you have any guesses before I go through them?
Maggie.
Lily.
Lily. Yeah, that's a good one.
5. Good
How
job.
about Precious.
Precious.
That was my aunt's dog's name.
It was also the dog in Silence of the Lambs. I got Precious.
Daisy.
Put the lotion on the skin. Yes, you're doing very well, Dylan. Daisy is number 3.
Yeah, I think I'm out loud.
Yeah,
And that's it. He got nothing else.
I don't have a clue.
All right. Number 10, Stella.
Oh, Lucy.
Stella.
That was a comment one.
Stella was?
No, Lucy.
Lucy. Lucy's number
Stella.
4. Good job.
Dude, I'm totally naming my next cat Stella. Oh, Stella. You're so beautiful. Expression her hair.
I love Stella means light and bright, so I actually
Oh.
do like that. And like
All right.
sunshine and yeah.
Stella the cat.
Stella. Number 9 is Bailey.
Okay.
Number 8, Sadie.
Okay.
Number 7, Lola.
Her name was Lola.
She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there. She would merengue. Anyway, number 6 is Zoe. I could go all day on that too.
Zoe?
No, on the song.
Oh.
It was one of my college guilty pleasure
Yeah.
bar songs
Uh-huh.
that I would make the DJ play every time, and they would be like, "We don't want to play that."
It's better than the Cha-Cha Slide.
True, and I'd be like, "You're playing it," and they'd be like, "Okay."
It's better than Cha-Cha Slide.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
I have no idea. Number 5. Okay, so 6 is Zoe, 5 Lily, 4 Lucy, 3 Daisy, 2 Bella.
Daisy.
Oh, I had a dog named Bella. I should have guessed
Bella.
Should have. Number 1, I would have never, ever guessed this. Luna.
So I almost
Is
guessed.
there a-
I almost guessed that one of my girlfriend's cat's name is Luna.
Well, this is dogs.
Well,
But wait, is Luna a dog like in a movie or something? Is that
I
why
don't
it's
think
popular?
so. I don't think so, but I do think it is popular.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. And then we have cat names. We'll do those
Yeah,
another
let's
time.
save the cat names for.
Yeah.
I think it's about time for us to
go
head out
visit
to
Santa.
Wellston.
Santa. We had
I
so
know
much fun.
him.
I know him.
But yeah, so this was about this time last year.
Yeah.
We went on a ride along with the Wellston Lions Club on their Santa float.
We did, and we had a blast.
Yeah, so we go a few different places. We talk about the history of the float, and like I said, I think this was recorded last year, so I think they talk a little bit about how this year, 2022, is the 50th anniversary of the Wellston Lions Club Santa float.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, very cool.
So enjoy.
Enjoy indeed.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to one of the funnest things we've ever done here on Main Street TV, and that is ride the Santa float here in Wellston. So fun. And we're here, and Santa might be joining us in just a moment. But first off, who am I talking with?
My name's Anna Lewis.
And Anna, you have been doing a lot with the Santa float. Can you explain to everybody like a little bit about number one, tell everybody about yourself, but number two, tell everyone how you got involved with this.
Okay. My name's Anna Lewis, and I teach at Northview Elementary. I teach 4th grade, so hi, Northview.
Hi, Northview.
And a reason I got involved in this is, my dad was part of the group, because it's a group thing that started this. But my dad died in '78 and never really got to see it hit the street. So it's always so I do know the importance of this program and this service project to Wellston. So I was working on a St. Peter and Paul float, and they said they needed help with it, and here we are.
Here you are with the Lions Club Santa float.
Yes.
All right, so is it based here in Wellston, but then kind of travels around? Santa gets around, doesn't he?
Yes, he gets around, but yes, we're based out of Wellston. This is where the original concept came from, and this is the float's home.
Well, very, very good. And so, yeah, it kicks off here in Wellston. So tell everybody a little bit about how long you've been involved and what you do with the float itself.
We was trying to figure out how many years. We're thinking 6, 7, 8.
We say a couple.
Okay.
Just say a few.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
A few years.
It's been a few years.
We're not old. We're just a few.
Okay, that's fine. It's been a few years. What mostly I do is I do take care of trying to keep the float up, like with the pedal paper, the lights, and the lights have been those are a whole other
Lights are a whole other animal, aren't they?
Yes.
One goes out, there they all go. And yes.
Yeah, we've had many Griswold occasions, plenty. Another thing is we try to help Santa schedule where he's going and stuff.
Yeah.
We try to help him with the Santa float page, because Santa will tell you. Well, he's not too well with technology. Oh. I'm not either, but we try to help Santa out with that, because he's trying, guys. But remember, he's Santa.
He is Santa. He has other people to help him with that.
Yes.
His people contact your people, and then you're good.
Yes, and then we have the Boy Scouts, of Wellston that helps us pack our candy. We have a Boy Scout troop that helps us do that.
I see candy.
Yes.
Ooh, I didn't know about that.
That's the perk of the job.
That's exciting.
Except elves aren't supposed to eat on the job.
No.
But
so understood. So tell us a little bit, since you are kind of the pseudo in charge person of decorating this float and whatnot, and a lot of people are involved in it, but how do you were telling me it's really cool how you wrap the lights and things like that, because we were talking on the morning show not too long ago. How does this sucker go down the highway and things don't, we don't lose all the reindeer and stuff? So tell everybody a little bit about that. It's really interesting.
Well,
and sometimes you do.
Yeah. Well, with the St. Peter and Paul float, I started with it, and we traveled back and forth, of course, and we kept losing lights and everything, and it got to be a big chore. And one night I just said, okay, God, I really need a good idea here, especially with this one, because this one travels a lot more.
This one goes a lot of places.
Yes. So we came up with the idea. I don't know where it came, but I'm going to try to put screws into it. So the lights are actually... there's screws about every foot, and we wrap the lights around that.
Such a good idea.
It's not foolproof, but...
Staples don't work as well as that.
I staple into the lights and blow them. I'm not a good stapler into lights.
Neither was Clark Griswold,
No.
so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, we have a lot in common. And then also, with the sound system and stuff, now our other member mostly does that, because that's an actually old sound system. We're hoping to upgrade and stuff. We did add a new mailbox. That was kind of a fluke.
So the letters to Santa from the kids, right?
Yes.
And they can go in there?
Yes.
Very good.
But it's been hard this year finding lights, but we've been able to do it.
So let me ask you this: Does the float stay this way year round and then just get stored? So how do you power it?
But we have a generator up front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we power it all by generator, and we have to watch our wattage because we also have a new siren, which,
we get a siren?
Yeah, we have a siren. You'll have to talk to Sam about that because that's his area.
Okay.
The siren is his area.
I'll put in my best good girl face, and we'll see what we can do.
And he even has a walkie-talkie on it too. He can yell at us and tell us to slow down.
This is the best.
I know. I actually like that.
No, and you have to be careful when you're pulling precious cargo like Santa around.
Yes, because sometimes, when you're in the truck versus out here, it's different, or he sees something that we don't see. So safety is the number one thing, and we've never had an issue yet with a person.
With a person?
Yeah, our truck has the witness of the other, so.
Well, I was going to ask you about that, but I'm going to save that for our driver.
Yeah.
I'm going to put him on the spot.
Yeah.
So, tell us, when exactly did you say the Santa float began? It's quite a while.
It's been a while. We're still trying to figure out the history and the years, and our 90th year is coming up, and we're going to be celebrating our 90th year. And so we're hoping that
for
people...
the Lions Club?
Yes, for the Wellston Lions Club.
Wow.
For the Wellston Lions Club. It's 90th year. We're going to be celebrating it in June. And we're trying to get some of the people to send their pictures in and all these things from people who are involved. And so we're trying to track the history back.
That would be so fun to get to see them. Because I was going to ask you, how has the float evolved over the years?
Well, it originally was going back and forth to the Apple Festival and for the Wellston and stuff because the Lions Club was involved with the float decorating contest, just like the Jackson Apple Festival and the Wellston Ahilico have parade. They have their parade contests, especially at the schools. Well, they used to have a big ones with the organizations, and that's how this club kind of got the ball rolling on that. They were in the Centennial, so this float's actually had a seeing eye dog, and it's actually had a cannon shot off of it. Yes.
Oh, Santa and a cannon?
No, not Santa. Santa wasn't on at that time. That was just when it had the seeing eye dog, for our Lions Club.
Yes.
And it's been in all different types of ways.
And a lot of people, I don't know if you all know this or not, but the Lions Club, part of their, I guess mission is sight.
Yes.
And donation of glasses, things like that. So.
Yes, and we still do that.
Big thing.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
And we're also collecting plastic bags for benches right now too, so.
Okay.
So.
Sounds good.
But we are trying to, if anyone out there has any of that history or something, they can send it to the Santa float or see one of our members because we really like to have the pictures. So we want to compile we really need to get the history written down more.
Absolutely. Yep. While it's still around.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So you get in the truck and you're driving this because Santa goes all over our county. He's
yes,
around.
He does. Yeah.
So how in the heck do you get this float? So this is what we were talking about. How do you get this sucker down the highway? How fast do you go?
Well, at about 35, I think, it starts to get a little jumpy, and that's when the reindeer start going, and you start hearing everything jingling, so that's kind of your sign that you need to go a little slower.
Reindeer are bad.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. We do have to watch potholes, different things, but we do try to have people follow behind us because I guess I've been told, I don't know, I've never been behind it, that there's a wave of pedal paper behind it. So, but normally we have escorts that take us back and forth. The sheriffs actually used to do that before, but one time he forgot and he called us and he said, "How are you guys doing? Do you have a car behind you?" And our driver said, "Oh yes, there's plenty of cars behind me, but I got it."
Didn't say which ones.
No, he didn't say which ones, but people in here in Wellston stuff are very careful about it, and the people Jacks are getting used to it too. But Wellston, we're really fortunate. The people are when they see it, they go around, they watch what they're doing, and when they see it out and about, they give us our space.
Yeah, and I think that's wonderful. And as people get more used to it, they'll be knowing to look out for it, kind of like our trick-or-treaters and things like that.
Or any float.
Yes, any float for that matter. All right, so you said you kind of remember this as a kid.
Yes.
What was your favorite memory? Do you remember seeing the float as a child?
Oh yes. My grandmother lived on North Illinois Avenue behind Newman's. And I remember because for her and my family, it was like a piece of my dad going around.
Aww,
so
such a
it was
good
like
story.
so it was always a big deal to come out. You had to come out to see Santa and stuff. And I will say my mom has always said that the Lions, you know, especially when I was younger, the Lions Club would even make a point to come and do certain things over there. Because I guess I asked Santa to bring my dad from heaven, I guess. I don't remember, but he said we did. And
that is precious.
Yes, which, yeah. So, and that happens with us too. And Santa handles that very well.
I'll bet he does. He's had a little experience in practice, hasn't he?
Yes.
Over his haul.
Yes, and he knows, and he definitely knows his place in that part of it.
Very good. I bet you he hears some interesting requests.
Oh, yes.
And if we're lucky enough, we'll talk to Santa here in just a moment. I'm not sure, but we'll see if we can round him up. Maybe he'll fly in and see us.
He should be on his way sometime.
Yes, hopefully he gets on the float, so we'll see. So tell us a little bit about why, I mean, obviously you're passionate about this float and this organization. So what do you think it means to our surrounding area?
Well, I always knew it meant something, you know, because of the people smiling. And we're not just talking about little kids. We're talking about the nursing home, the older people.
Absolutely.
I mean, all that. Well, when COVID hit, you know, we still went out. And I think people were really appreciative of it, and that really hit us the hardest. And right now, too, we're still seeing that coming through. So right now, I think the past 2 years have been very special because of the things that we've got to do with this opportunity.
And just joy that you get to bring to people. I mean,
Yes.
we love Santa and
Yes.
and the, you know, the promise that he gives to everyone and the hope.
Yes, and it does take away from our families and stuff. You know, while everyone else is Christmas shopping and everything, we're going to work and going through a drive-through and coming here to eat. We have Papa John's in the truck, I think. No, I left it at home. Sorry, but we normally go through a restaurant here or something even to get something to eat because you're literally eating on the run sometimes when you come from school. And then my husband works night shifts, so it's different.
Oh man. Well, Ann, is there anything else you'd like to tell our viewers before we get to interviewing the guy that pulls the float over here?
Only thing I know is that if you'd like to be able to help with this project or even with any of our projects with the Wellston Lions Club, we're welcoming any members to come in. We would love to have some other people help us with this because it is it's a great opportunity. Who else can say they pull Santa around on a float? I mean,
it's so cool.
Who else?
So cool.
And as far as we know, there's I've only been able to find 2 other floats in the United States. I'm sure there's other, but of Lions Club Santa floats, we are one of 2. Surely there's other ones. There's one in California.
That would be a little warmer, wouldn't it?
Oh, they think they've got it easier.
Well, very good. Well, Ann, get to decorating this float. Make sure, I know you have to go around and check and make sure everything's attached and ready to go. And thank you so much for inviting us up to talk with us.
No problem.
And
Thank
I think
you.
we're going to go over here to the truck and talk to the main man that's pulling Santa. Now, that's a big responsibility.
Oh, yes, it is. Especially since it's our truck.
All right. Thanks, Ann.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So we've moved around the float to the important guy who's driving Santa around. I mean, my goodness. What kind of special license do you have to have for that?
None that I know of yet.
Uh-oh. We've just told on him. He doesn't have the special Santa license.
Nope.
So tell everyone who you are.
My name's Will Lewis.
Will, and thank you for taking time to talk with us, and of course for you donating your time, of course, to this wonderful cause, because it's an amazing thing. So, Will, I do have to ask you, though, so how long have you been pulling Santa around without your special Santa license?
I think it's been about 6 years now, roughly.
Well, and so you're pulling precious cargo, right?
Yes.
So what is the key to making sure that Santa, the reindeer, the elves, everybody stays safe?
Slow. Go slow.
No potholes.
Right, and if I go too fast, he lets me know.
Does he?
Yes.
So how do you communicate with Santa? Does he just give you the old, Santa signal?
No, he does say slow down.
No, he just flat out says slow down.
But he does now have, he'll sometimes beep the siren. We have a siren on there. And then he's, with the new upgraded system, we have a microphone he can talk to us through now, which he's not had to use yet. So.
Oh, well, then you must be doing well without your Santa license.
And this was actually the first ever trailer I've pulled behind. So this is
You're
cold
kidding.
turkey. I've never pulled a trailer of any type before. I was just thrown into it.
That's so funny. Well, James and I were just discussing that because we were talking about that today, about the stress of literally having to pull these trailers. And it's one thing to pull them slowly through a parade where everybody knows to look out and whatever. This is like you're out on the city streets with other drivers.
Yes.
How do you do that?
They're actually pretty courteous here in town. They give us the right of way. They leave us the room we need to make the wider turn. And so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's a little bit like what Ann was saying, is that people are just getting used to the Santa float and know how important it is to the area.
Yes, yes.
Very good.
I mean, even truck drivers, when they're coming through town, they'll stop for us too. So.
Oh, that's so good. Well, they typically are pretty
pretty
good about that. Yeah, they totally get it. Speaking of pulling something. All right, tell on yourself. Has Santa or the truck pulling ever been an offender bender?
Yeah. Not too many people can say they've been ran over by Santa, but I can. I got the the bumper to prove that. So.
Oh no!
Yeah, I didn't latch it one time, and we come over the hill here, and it come loose. Good thing we had the chains hooked up.
You didn't lose Santa, did you?
No.
Okay, all right.
Nope, he was good.
Well, how do you keep those reindeer from flying off on this float,
Gotta go slow. Down the highway, top speed's about 35 to 40 because it gets to shaking pretty rough. Now, the other driver, he doesn't care so much. I mean,
he definitely doesn't have the special Santa license.
Yeah, he cares, but
he
doesn't have to fix it.
Doesn't have the finesse that you do, huh?
Right.
Well, very good. So, do you remember the Santa float from when you were young?
Yes, I used to live on the corner, not far from here, like a block away, and we'd always watch for him to pull in and out, and we'd always run out barefoot most of the time too to see him and get candy.
How cute! So that was just a couple years ago as well.
Yeah. Of course.
See, everything's a couple years. Yes. Yeah. We don't tell on ourselves for that. Well, cool. Well, we appreciate you inviting us over to talk about all of this, and we appreciate what you're doing for the community and for, just Jackson County, our, Hamden and Colton and Jackson and all of the places that you go. There's a lot.
Yes.
And Santa has to get around to a lot of people.
Yes, he does.
Well,
one way or another.
Right, exactly. All right, well, Will, we will let you get your truck all fired up, and we got some lights going and all of that, and we're going to see if it is possible to get the big man himself to talk with us.
I'm sure he'll do it.
You think so?
Yeah. He may even have a treat for you.
I'm gonna chase him down.
Okay, good luck.
All right, thanks. And thanks for talking with us. We
no
appreciate
problem.
it.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, I found him. Santa's here. Santa's here. Thank you so much for inviting us up to your float. We appreciate it so much, and I love your sleigh and your reindeer.
I appreciate you tonight coming to more or less. We need more members.
You need members?
We need members. We need people to join the Lions Club to help us keep this going.
Well, we do. And Santa, I don't understand how on earth you get all over the place the way that you do, but we appreciate the fact that you take time out of your busy schedule and know how important the Lions Club is to our community, and that way you can visit around with all our kids. And thank you for helping promote the Lions Club. We greatly appreciate that.
Well, like I say, this is a joint effort. I know a lot of people say it's all about me, but it's not about me. If it wasn't for the community or a police department that provides a escort every night, we've got siren, we're equipped here. But this wasn't what the sleigh looked like when it began.
What did it look like?
When we first began, I'm the only member left, I think, was on the original committee. We had a committee of John Walton, used to pull it in his little Jeep. I don't know. You maybe not be old enough to remember that either.
I don't think so.
John Walton.
That was a few years ago, too.
Yes. I think it originally started, in 80 or 81.
Okay.
And like I say, they were kicking it around. Hector Preston had a heart attack, and him and Jim Patton had built the float part, but they was always wanting to do something for Christmas.
Yes.
So we had a sleigh that was made out of plywood, and John Walton was checking around. He said, we need some deer. So we went to the city building in Wellston and took it out of the lawn to concrete reindeer. That's what was on here at first.
Aha.
So the new look started in somewhere around 90, in the 90s somewhere. Dave Kelly and Bruce Webb, which are both gone now, they found the Amish sleigh. Then they had a float company build the deer for us.
They're wonderful.
And I think Walt Whelan was involved on that too. But I don't want to forget my wonderful drivers. Started out with John Walton. Then we had Bruce Smith. We had Bob Mullins. Then we had Bruce Webb. And then there at last, Jim Rice. And most of those people are gone now. But like I say, it's a wonderful project, and we didn't realize what we had started when we started
You created a
this.
monster, didn't you?
It was just something that,
no, it's a really good thing you all are doing.
And you think, well, it's people's getting tired of, but no, the generations just keep coming and
Absolutely not. Who doesn't love Santa Claus?
Well, maybe the Grinch.
Maybe the Grinch.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what? I have a feeling I know where the Grinch is this evening, and he isn't here. So we're safe.
We're safe.
I listen, I have an in with the Grinch, and I know exactly where he is. So, hey, so Santa, I know that you can't bring all your reindeer here because, they have to take turns and they're resting up right now.
Right.
But who are the ones that you have here with you
Well,
today?
of course, the most important, Rudolph. You see his nose shining so bright.
Yes.
Then we got Donald, Blitzen, and Comet
tonight.
Now, tomorrow night, we'll keep Rudolph because Rudolph's the most important. Because
he is.
It may get foggy on my way back home.
For sure. We may have some snow.
Yes.
It may, you never know.
Never
the
know.
lights may go out.
That's true.
And he keeps us safe.
That's right.
Very good. Well, Santa, tell us some of the fun things, your fun memories that you've had over the time that you've been on the float.
I have fun every night. I mean, the first time, sometimes, I've worked all during the time I've been on here, and I'd be tired, and I'd say, oh boy, it's time to go out. But, I'd get on the sleigh, and the first child, that big smile.
Yes.
Or we'd go to a rest home, and God bless you. From the old people, I used to go to assisted living in Jackson and have a blast there.
Yes.
And then we went to the rest homes, and now this COVID has hit, and everything's kind of slowed down. But like I was saying, it's not about me. It's not about my drivers or anything. Community. It is. That's Wellston community has got together, and this is what
it's a good gift.
Yes.
Thank you.
And like I say, if it wasn't for our police department, our mayor to go along to help us, and our fire department, on our parade, they stop traffic, and they're always cooperative. If you ask, you will get.
That's right. Well, Santa, we need to get going on our way, don't we? There's a lot of
children
kids
are
to
waiting
see.
to see Santa. And like I say, we've got our candy, the Boy Scouts bagged, I think, 1,300 bags of candy.
Wow.
And I don't know whether we're going to have enough or not. If not, we'll have to bag some
more.
Yes,
Won't we?
Praise the
You
Lord.
have elves for that, though.
Yes, the Boy Scouts surely helps.
Yes, they definitely do. All right, well, Santa, are you ready to get out and about and see some kids and some folks today?
Well, we're ready. We'll start that generator. We'll play that music, and we'll run this new siren we got.
Oh, can I do that
Compliments
too?
of the Wellston PD. Praise the Lord.
Yes, absolutely. And
like
again,
I say, I got to thank the Lord too, because if it wasn't for Him, I've never even had a cold since I've been on this during Christmas.
Well, Santa can't get sick.
No, that's what I'm saying. But he always looks after us, and we had one close call many years ago, and that's it. We've been very fortunate.
Well, it's
and
because
like I say, we
Mrs.
got an
Claus
escort
keeps all
too.
that vitamin in you too, right?
Well, yes.
And keeps you well fed.
Keeps me going.
Yes.
Of course, Mrs. Claus. She takes care of me too.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely. And again, thanks to the police department because they help out along the way too.
Yes, they do.
So yeah,
Yes,
thanks to
if
them.
it was, like I say, it's a team effort.
It is.
And the community accepted us. And like I say, you go along, someone's liable to just give me a couple dollars. And then we got people that donates about every year because this is a pretty expensive project.
It is. And if people want to help out with the Santa float, knowing how important it is to our community, not just Wellston, but all of our communities, what would be a good way for them to help out?
Well, with donations, and like I say, I'd like to see people come out and maybe ride on the sleigh and see what this is all about. An opportunity to see what we do. And of course, this is not the only project. We have the Halloween parade too, the Lions Club. We got the flags uptown. We've got many. We've got a scholarship. And of course, to help pay for all that, we've got a food booth across from Giovanni's. We sell fish and veals there.
That's true.
So we got
some really good stuff.
We do a lot for the community.
Yes,
but
you
we
do.
we have a lot of good support from our community. And like I say, we've been going long enough that people knows how to get around us. But a lot of people will stay behind you to see the opportunity to see the kids. And like I say, the kids are allowed now to come up on the sleigh. I said here, and they give me their Christmas list.
I love that.
You'll see that tonight if you go.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, Santa, let's get to it, and that way there's no kids that don't get to see you tonight.
Pray. That's good. We're ready to go then.
All right, let's get going. All right, so we have made it off of the float into the park, which is absolutely fantastic and beautiful. And all of these trees are lit. And I found some fun people to talk with. What is your name?
Ratson.
That's right. And you just talked to who?
Sam.
Did he ask you if you were a good boy? What did you say? You what? What'd you say?
I wanted a toy dinosaur.
A toy dinosaur? That's a really good gift. What did he say back? Did he say he would bring you one? Okay, that's very good. And who am I talking with here? Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. And what is your name?
Katie.
All right, and you guys are here with this fine young man. So, is someone mom?
No.
Just
Sisters.
a cute kid.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, very good. So, did you guys go see Santa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Did he ask if you were good girls? Does he know better? Yeah. He don't want to know the answer to that right now. I'm just kidding you. So, what grade are you in?
5.
In 5th grade? Okay, you're 5 years old, right? Okay, and you're getting ready to go do something right now. What are you going to do?
You know. Sing Silent Night.
You get to do it all by yourself?
With friends.
Silent night with friends. I don't know that it gets any better than that. So. All right, well, thank you for talking with us, and you enjoy your Christmas program tonight, okay? All right, I think he's got it under control. All right, so we're still here in the park, and I have rounded up 3 handsome fellas here, and they just talked to Santa, right?
Yeah.
All right, and they are super pumped about this. So tell everyone who you are.
I'm Ace. Zion. And I'm Xander.
All right, and how old are you?
I'm 10. 5. 10.
Wow, are you guys related?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. All right, so here's the big thing. Did you tell Santa whether you're good or bad, or what did you say?
I said I was good. So, yeah, he asked me if I was good or bad.
Were you lying?
No.
Okay, all right.
Good. I said I tried my best.
Good answer. I like it. You're going to be a politician one of these days. All right, so what all did you ask Santa for Christmas?
AirPods and a kid's cookbook.
I love that. Do you love to cook?
I do.
Good for you. All right, you're hired at the restaurant. Okay.
AirPods, poppets, and a phone.
Did you say puppets?
No, poppets.
Oh, poppets. Tell everybody.
Poppets.
What are poppets?
They're things that you pop circles in.
Well, that sounds like fun. And what'd you ask for?
I asked for cooking stuff.
So you both like to cook, huh?
Yeah, I like to help my mom in the kitchen. Yeah.
Very good. Well, you guys are all hired then at the restaurant, okay? All right, and they're going to be our newest cooks at Archinetti's, all right?
Okay. Wait, you guys are in Archinetti's?
Yes. Do you like it? Oh, good. I'm so glad he said yes. Okay. All right. Well, guys, what do you look forward to most for Christmas this year?
Seeing all my family members. I don't know. Good answer.
He's honest.
Well, many things, including Jesus' birthday, presents, and seeing all my family.
Love that. Spoken from the heart. So I thank you all so much for talking with us. This park is beautiful. Yeah. I haven't been here at night, so this has been so wonderful to get to see. And thank you for taking time to talk with us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. And so we are, are we heading out, James? Okay, I think we're heading out. And Santa is on his way to another stop. See more kids, right?
Yep.
All right. So thank you so much for tuning in to us, and thank you so much for the Wellston's Lions Club and also for Santa and everyone else being so hospitable to us here in Wellston. Thank you for the police who guide the float along, and Rudolph, of course. So until then, I guess we'll be back to the studio. Thanks for watching.
This just in.
The Telegram News has a new website.
thetelegramnews.com.
Same dedicated coverage.
Same trustworthy news with a brand new look.
Covering Jackson and Benton counties and surrounding areas.
Locally owned and operated, thetelegramnews.com has its finger on the pulse of the community.
Stay up to date on local events, high school sports, and breaking news.
thetelegramnews.com.
Subscribe today at thetelegramnews.com.
Check it out.